Alright, so welcome back to the channel. Today I am coming at you with another leaked Ops 4 video, and today we have a pretty interesting leak, and this one, you know, it actually goes in, and basically a guy by the name of Sernando, or I mean to say Senescalo, actually posted this over on Reddit, and I want to show you what he is saying, and it's kind of really interesting because we're talking about Black Ops 4, which was like known for being leaked like on a daily basis, right? I remember it was yesterday where we were getting hyped up for this game, then we were getting disappointed because we were hearing that it's gonna be like Overwatch, this and that, not gonna have a campaign, and other stuff like 4 zombie maps at launch. We were hyped, we were excited, we were also disappointed, and it's crazy that everything regarding this game was leaked months in advance before the reveal, and nothing is like leaked regarding Modern Warfare 4. Like, I'm not sure what's up. I do believe that most of the leaks are on purpose. Activision do it on purpose, right? And sometimes they happen because of an error, and other times it's just like devs and just testers who get fired and they just put everything on blast, right? But this time it's a little bit different. Now Senescalo, not Sernando, posted this by saying Black Ops 4 cut equipment and gear. Thrust packs. Now this is actually fire because I glanced at it and there are a lot of things that, you know, that are running around. I want to get you woke and all that, but thrust packs, proximity alarms, and more. And here's what he said, and I quote,
"Here's a look at various equipments and gear which were at one point a part of Black Ops 4 multiplayer. I'll provide names, descriptions, types, and images where applicable. It's important to note that this is incomplete content which was never intended to see the light of day.
If you like this," and here's where it gets interesting because he warns mankind and he says this, if you like this, maybe we'll take a look at future content. The S6 Stingrays operator mod is pretty cool, and when you actually click on it, it takes you on this website, and it's Titus 6. I'm not sure what this is. It kind of rings some alarm bells, but I cannot figure it out. We have this weapon model, this and that, so I believe I've seen it somewhere. But first of all, we have the thrust packs. Now you guys know like how crazy this would have been to include in the reveal. So you know, track 180, the disaster, and luckily no permanent damage. That kind of reminds me of an Eminem song. But unlimited sprint, I believe that is like part of the game, so that's totally cool. Thrust jump and wall run. Now that is not in the game, and I feel like Black Ops 4 kind of feels like that game that would have a lot more thrust jumping and wall running and jumping around and all that, but they kind of cut it last minute because they realized that homies will not like it. Very smart decision, but I guess that is what caused the game to be feeling lackluster and whatnot. That's just my opinion though. Alarm notifies when enemies are within proximity of the alarm. That's like another variation of the orbital reset. Everything in Black Ops 4 but the orbital reset. There goes David Wanderhart, you know what I mean? Ammo crate, teammates can use to refill their weapon ammunition, and I feel like the crash can deploy ammunition and whatnot, so they kind of, you know, brought a variation in, but this would have been totally different. I feel like armor generator restores lost and damaged armor to nearby allies. Pretty good. We also have a field engineering kit, very fire, very hype engineering kit, which allows for building and destroying of barriers and cover. And the reason that this did not make it in the game, guys, is because like Black Ops 4 crashes every single day, right? It crashes on an hourly basis, so if they included this, Black Ops 4 would have been crashing every single minute, because if they included this, that would be quite a lot of stress on the server. So I'm really glad that they didn't add this one. But we also have Arm Blade, unleash a lethal melee attack with a dedicated melee weapon. That's bubble melee weapon, so you know what I mean. I feel like that was part of like Spectre or something, but Spectre is already in the game, so you know, homie is out there slicing everyone. We also have breach launcher, grenade launcher that fires sticky demolition projectiles. Reminds me of Modern Warfare 2 noob tube, you know. And speaking of just that, where is Modern Warfare 2 remaster? Anybody knows? Tactical that deafens those caught in its radius, just encouraging a lot more sweat, encouraging a lot more disasters, encouraging a lot more people to get mad for no reason whatsoever. You know, def, everybody likes it, you know. We gotta have that def. Nightingale, or however you say that, play footsteps, and cannot say this word on YouTube, sounds to simulate an enemy nearby. Very premium, you know. And I believe that this type of equipment was in Black Ops 1, where you would throw it and red dots would appear on enemy minimaps, so that would kind of confuse enemies, you know what I mean? And I believe that Zero has that kind of ability in Black Ops 4 as well. So a lot of variations. They changed the game up. Lethal that damages its targets over time. We also have this, cannot say these words on YouTube. Shoots fragmentation Gs which arm on impact and detonate after a short delay. Sounds to me that this would be equivalent of Semtex's, something like that. I'm not even sure if we have Semtex in Black Ops 4 or not, but we also have Pulse G, Tactical G, that pulses those caught in its radius, basically encouraging a lot more sweat. This would totally get homies. We also have a Foam G. Trek loves them, man. A lot of potatoes. Foam nearby enemies on explosion. Sprint boost grants the user and nearby allies a speed boost as well as unlimited sprint for a short duration. And I'm glad that they implemented the unlimited sprint. I believe that it is in multiplayer. It's been so long that I haven't played the game, like I don't even remember, but I do remember that unlimited sprint exists in Blackout, right? So that's actually pretty good that they, you know, yeah, whatever. Team sprint grants unlimited sprint energy by nearby allies for a short time. So a lot of, like, you know, a lot of stuff got cut, and he also warned that he will be leaking a lot more stuff in the future. So guys, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Check out some other videos on the screen. Let me know your thoughts below.